Hi everyone, welcome along. We are going to do a little bit of a tutorial today because I decided that everyone probably needed something a little bit more exciting on your news feed, and also if you don't feel like doing any dance practice today, this gives you a little bit of a difference. So I'm going to show you how to do a normal, just a basic stage makeup and a basic bun, low bun twist knot. So join in. What I'll do first is I'll just remind you of what we have with us here and what I'm going to use. I'm going to use 2 hair ties, I'm going to use some hairspray, some styling mousse. If you don't have any of this, that's okay. Do use what you have got. I don't actually use bun nets with my hair, but if you need a bun net, you can also use that. A fine tooth comb, a little container of bobby pins. I also don't use bun pins, I just use bobby pins. So yeah, let's get going. So I'm going to show you how to do an almost straight parted one. My hair actually doesn't part down the centre, so as you'll see, I have to do a little bit of a wonky part. My hair has never parted straight down the centre, which is really frustrating for doing dance hair. Right, so what's going to happen first is you're going to get a tiny bit of your mousse, just a little bit. So I'm going to use about that much of the mousse, hair mousse, rub into both hands, just a quick down. I'm going to go down the length of my hair like this, because my hair naturally is very curly, so I'm just going to straighten everything off by doing that. See? Right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and split the first bit off like this. There we go. Pull that back. Split that bit again. I'm going to pull a little bit more down. See? I'm trying to keep it in line with each other. That one's not in line, so I'm going to pull that back now. Now, this bit is the funniest bit. It looks the funniest. Right, what you're going to do with the rest of your hair is make sure it's pulled back as tight as possible into a low. And when I say low, I do mean low bun. So you're going to pull it back into a low ponytail first. So pull everything in as tight as possible. Tie it into your ponytail. There we go. Once you've tied it into your ponytail and pulled it tight, hopefully you can then start to split the front of this hair back up again. See, you get 2 90s style bangs. Right, what you're going to do with this is get the top of it. Now, you can either plait, you can twist this, you can do whatever you wanted to do. I like to spray the top half of it as much as possible. So quite a lot of spray that's just on that bit. Comb it down into the lengths. As you're combing it down into the lengths, starting to twist, then let it loosen off. Twist, then let it loosen off. Right, fasten it with a pin and crisscross the pins. So, how I do this, basically this is always the rule with doing your hair for dancing. Always crisscross your pins like this. So if you can see, crisscross your pins like this. That's going to help you to keep any hair ties, any hair decorations in. You're going to do the same thing on this side. Spray it, comb it down into it, twist it, Try and keep the top half of it as straight as possible before you then let it go. Then let it go, pull it into top half of your ponytail. Crisscross again. Now, see? Then around it goes. Tie the hair tie over it. And hold it. Pin the little bits in. See? Just like so. Pin all your little bits in and spray it and you're done. There's a low bun. And then whatever you end up putting on can match your ballet hair. Perfect, like so. For me, I am going to shove a little bit of bling underneath, as you can see. And it's all pulled back into a nice ballet bun.